At number 5, another transfer is Tanner Koziol, who didn't transfer once this offseason. He transferred twice this offseason. So he started off at Ball State, which is why he's on this list. Then he transferred to Wisconsin this offseason. Now he transferred again, going over to the Houston Cougars to catch passes over from Connor Wigman. But he had a stellar junior year at Ball State this past year. No returning tight end in college football was more valuable than Tanner Koziol this past year, according to our wins above average metric. He had 94 catches. Only Harold Fannin Jr. and Tyler Warren had more catches than Tanner Koziol this past year. And like I said before, those two were superstars in college football. 840 receiving yards were the 5th most among all tight ends in the country. He's 6'7", so he thrives in 50-50 situations. He had 26 contested catches last year. There were 9 more than any other tight end in college football. So he had 26 contested catches. The next closest tight end had 17 in America. So Tanner Koziol, it's been a long, winding road for him this offseason, but now he's at Houston right now, and Connor Wigman should be very happy to have him.
And you mentioned those contested catches, 26. That's 5 more than any wide receiver had in the country last year. I believe Jackson Meeks for Syracuse led the nation for wide receivers with 21. No, you mentioned it. 6'7", former 3-sport athlete in high school football, basketball, of course, at 6'7", and baseball as well. And I'm so impressed. You mentioned it with his ability to go up and get the football at 6'7". He's going to be a major red zone threat. And his ability to haul in passes that are kind of off his frame a little bit, that are off target, and bail his quarterback out. I think that's such a valuable thing for a tight end to have, especially at that size. We think about so many great tight ends in the past. At that size, you think about a Jimmy Graham and those basketball players that can go up and get it. Koziol's a little bit like that. So he's super reliable. He's got fantastic hands. You can see the three-sport background in his athleticism. I think this is somebody maybe by the end of the year that we're going to be talking about a lot more. At 6'7" and the type of athlete that he is, Koziol's a really good player. But I'll tell you what, those contested catches, they're a lot of fun to watch with him because he just goes up and gets it.
And they're going to be valuable next year because Connor Wigman, for as good as he is at times, can also throw some inaccurate balls that you can get bailed out a lot by Tanner Koziol next year. So he's going to be a very valuable part of that Houston offense next year. So Tanner Koziol, originally transferred to Wisconsin, but now he's at Houston going into next year. Checks in at number 5. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the PFF College Football Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Also, subscribe to PFF Plus at subscribe.pff.com for all of the same data and grades that we use in our show, plus fantasy tools, betting tools, and our mock draft simulator.